Hello everyone, and welcome to another round of Seize and Secure in ArmA Reforger. Today we have HSC and friends as the Soviets facing off against Band of Weirdos and P4P as the Americans. Right now they're in the staging phases, getting ready to set up for assaulting the bases. In just about 4 minutes, they should be ready to go and get out of the main bases. So let's take a look at where we are today. Today we are playing on Kolguyev Island with the Soviet base here at the airstrip. Base Alpha near Michurino. We'll take a look at the rest of the bases later, but the American MOB I think should be here at this military site. So let's fly through and take a look. And I will actually, oops, ignore that everyone. Okay, I will look through in Game Master mode so we can see where all the bases are.
Okay, so just to recap the plan is, the recon team takes the helicopter and goes to the middle base and they set up an ambush for the enemy. The rest of us will just go to F here and then to the next bases. Mechanized squad will provide fire support, we will take the command track to have a spawn point and take some other vehicles for the infantry squad. We can take some UACs.
It looks like Base Charlie will be in Ugoldar today. Base Delta here. Base Echo at this plant. And here is the American MOB. Oh, quite a few more Americans today, as you can see. I believe it is 23 versus 12, not including myself. So it will be quite the challenge for the Soviets. Let's see if we can hear what they're planning.
P4P, you will take E and then D as fast as possible. The reason I'm putting assault already at C, if the enemy is faster, we will be able to at least try to stop them. Once at B, one moment. Once at B, I will, at D, I will join P4P squad to help build some defenses, which I will be mostly doing. You guys will then use the heavy vehicle maintenance point to get your own LAV and join the assault at C. Is that clear for P4P?
Roger. Yeah.
Alright, make sure everybody has, every squad has the RPO so we are able to see you on the map and be able to communicate, that's all.
And we will dive straight
Anybody got
here.
any questions?
The BTR will give us fire support.
For mechanized
The recon team takes the helicopter
for
to the middle
LAV, we want
base.
people from my squad.
Yeah, your squad. Two people from your squad will go to the marked area on the map, the meeting point, blue marker. 4 will take the chopper and be dropped off immediately at location.
Which recon squad goes north?
Yeah, so then there's 6 people with the chopper and 2 with the LAV.
Sounds like Itumo is being platoon leader for the Americans today. And I believe it's Twisp on the Soviet side. They should be just about ready to head out here. With Assetto and Gerber Harrison in the BTR.
The heli pilot forgot his map.
Some of them Latex and Lucas in UAZ. Breadman and Good Onion in UAZ. Twisp taking command truck. And Droid, Walter Black, Queasy, and Kolbus. I guess Kolbus is short for Kobasinka. Taking this MI-8. Let's see if the Americans are on the way now. Here they are. This is a Humvee. That's a rare one with the open canopy and no gun. Let's see. So looking back at the map, we have Soviets, Americans, and eventually most of the action will probably be happening in and around Ugoldar, as that is base Charlie, the middle base. But perhaps also a base Bravo somewhere here, and base Delta, depending on who has the advantage.
Careful with the BTR, wait for infantry to engage, and stay at long enough distance, but I think you know the drill.
And for those unfamiliar with Seize and Secure game mode, there will be a link in the description of this recording where you should be able to check out the website and take a look at the details. But just as a quick overview, this is a ticket-based scoring system where everyone starts with 500 tickets, both teams, and teams lose tickets based on players getting killed, or if they are running out of bases, or if the other team has more bases. And the game is over once one of the sides is down to 0 tickets, or if the timer expires, which I believe is 2 hours. If I got any of that wrong, please excuse my inaccuracies, but that should be a general overview to give you guys the idea. And at the moment, the Soviets are coming in to take over this base from the FIA, and that should be base Alpha here. And they have already deployed a command truck. In case anyone dies, they can respawn here instead of the main base back at the airfield. With majority presence here, the Soviets should be able to flip this flag to Soviet in any second. Let me just double check that we're recording. Okay, looks like we're good. While they wait to take this base, let's zoom ahead back to the Soviet side. Oh, looks like the Soviets already have some people near Ugoldar, which is base Charlie. Although they cannot take it yet, because it's a linear base progression system. They are most likely just setting up to be able to take this when it's time, and to prevent the Soviets from doing that. So that's the American side there. Let's just confirm. Oh, I was partially incorrect. So the Americans coming from the north side are here, while at the high ground we already have some Soviets who arrived. Droid, Queasy, Walter Black, and Kolbasinka. They're the ones who took the helicopter earlier. And let's see where the bases are. A lot of Americans here, I believe. This is base Echo. Let's see if we can find... Oh yeah, we can see that base Echo is now under American control. The next base for the Americans to take will be base Delta over here. But they're already pushing on base Charlie, as are the Soviets. I'll stay in Game Master view for a little bit.
We'll take the command track straight to base Charlie. So it's up to
As Twisp has just mentioned, he and Lord Ryder will be taking this command truck all the way to base Charlie so they can start respawning there as needed. And while both teams secure their respective bases, let's take a look at what the Americans are doing here to set up for Charlie. Quite a few of them here, a whole squad of 6. They're looking around to see if perhaps any Soviets have already arrived. It's always so interesting to see the beginning of the match, how everyone sets up their positions, and considering all the possibilities that will occur. Here is the Soviet team from the high ground descending down the hill. They probably hear that Huey off in the distance. Americans already fighting the FIA here at base Charlie. We have Clay and NorClip in a Huey. And in about 30 minutes, maybe less, both teams should gain availability for CAS, which stands for Close Air Support. That means helicopters with rocket launchers, bombs, and machine guns. For the moment, it is only helicopters that are unarmed. And this one is already on fire. So if you see shooting here, it's because there is a new mod enabled that allows drive-by shooting from helicopters and other vehicles. That should hopefully make this usage of vehicles that are not directly armed a good deal more interesting. In this case, however, they probably need to return back to base and fix up that helicopter. Let's see how we're doing. So, base Bravo is not yet taken by the Soviets, while base Delta, switching to Game Master mode. Base Delta is over here, not yet taken by the Americans, but it soon will be. Since the Soviet radio is pretty quiet, I want to set up American radio capability as well for my character here, so we can hear both sides. Maps coming over here. Hopefully nobody bothers me on this side. Okay, let me drop off an American unarmed soldier so I can take his radio. Who am I? Wrong one. Let's be friends here. Neutral observers. Dropping off the radio. This is only for the purposes of this broadcast today. It seems that I can't hear anyone. Maybe they're not talking. I am out of signal. It's okay, let's move closer. Perhaps it's because Ugoldar has not yet been taken. Where is a good place? Perhaps inside of this mine. Or in the bushes. And I believe we should now have radio access. Shevkov recommends to turn the radio off and on. Okay. Let's see if that works. In the meantime, I will go back to Game Master mode. And see what's going on.
Radio check. Check.
There we go. Back to the action.
That almost got me killed. That's radio bug. Yeah, I was talking the whole time. Yeah.
Soviets have now taken base Bravo here. That's over at near Aurora Mine. And the Americans should have taken base Delta. Technically not yet, but should be any second. There it is. That leaves base Charlie. And there is...
Radio check. Squad leads, Breadman.
That is American radio.
Recon squad, radio check. Check, so we're here. We're in the range now.
This will be the base to be contested. And looks like we will have a battle soon with these Soviets coming up.
The Recon squad, how copy?
I read you.
Do you read me?
Here.
How is it at
I hear you.
Any contacts? Can we pull in with PTR?
We don't have contact, but we heard many shots.
Command,
infantry
this is
is
Jones. Do
definitely
you have
in the
any tasks
point.
for us? We're at main base right now.
South of
You
Ugoldar.
can support Ugoldar capture
An advantage point
on E8 if you want to.
Here, Bill, to give you support with PTR.
We are listening to both radios now. If it gets too chaotic, I'll turn off one of them, so it's not confusing about who's
Try
talking.
to do some funny stuff in the backline of this point. Feel free to advance on the other sides.
Okay, yeah, they definitely don't have to find already.
And there are more Soviets here. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, 7 actually. Soviets on the north side with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Americans.
The Recon team, how copy?
Since Americans got here first, this is an American base now.
Okay, we have no calls in the Recon team, so looks like they're moving into the base already. So we can also move and then start attacking.
Paint running back into the building.
Okay, so Recon team is moving in, so if you have a good overwatch position, you can support them. there's a marker on the map. I assume that means enemy infantry. So at 067038, so be aware of that.
Let's see that marker. Twisp is probably talking about this marker here, although technically the Americans are mostly in this other building. That's me over there.
Sam, enemy started attack of the base. We have BTR inside and also squad on LG.
The Americans have taken notice of the Soviets,
Command radio check.
including the BTR. BTR is here.
Sounds like they're helicopter. I got it with my gun, hang on.
Lucas and the Huey facing off. And this battle is well underway. From one building to the other.
If you can hear me, tell your teammates to turn off and turn on their radios so that we can keep communicating. The radios are bugged now.
Easy making a run for it. This is like Operation Clean Sweep. Let's see what Walter Black... Oh, Walter Black has been hit. Droid is up here. I would not be able to see anything from here. But that's why I'm not on the ground and flying around. Skill issues. They seem to be aware of each other, despite the distance. Luke is flanking from that building. I'm not sure if anyone's been killed yet, unless I missed it on the kill feed. The main base area is now a no man's land.
Radio check. Radio check.
About Ugoldar. Let's see what the BTR can do. They're entering the no man's land.
Command, this is Air Trust. We took heavy fire, probably BTR or BRDM coming from the mine northwest from Ugoldar. There is a recon marker there, probably up the hill or the question mark. So yeah,
Lay.
there might be a vehicle. Copy that, thank you.
There might be a BRDM somewhere here, according to play.
When did the event start?
Hank has been killed by Gerbert Harrison. I believe Gerbert Harrison is the gunner. Yes, inside this BTR. Rocket fired and missed. Shooting at this building, although I don't think anyone's in there. This is quite the standoff. I'm not sure if I've ever seen development like this before. Somebody's shooting a grenade launcher.
Can you hear me? Oh. Positive, I can hear you.
This is Recon Oxide X-Ray. There's a downed chopper at our position.
Where we looked at earlier with Michael Guerra in the woods. There is a down chopper there.
Once we clean up the contacts here in Ugoldar, you can move on there and try to spot the enemy approach.
Okay,
And then you'll block them as well. The BTR can get out into that area as well and try to block any
shooting building to building. Luke is still on the roof.
On the south side building complex with the Breadman
Pippin has killed Shakespeare, although I believe that's a battle happening elsewhere. Both sides are holed up pretty well, digging in to their positions. But I wonder if any reinforcements are able to arrive and outflank them. Oh, sorry, Pippin is here, actually. So he killed... someone in the building, perhaps. Explosions. Oh, and due to Soviet superiority in this area, this base is now Soviet. Looking at the map, that means here, here, and here, Soviet controlled, with Soviet command truck here. This gives the Soviets an opportunity to take base Delta if it's undefended. Here's Itumo. But Itumo, the platoon leader, is here at Delta. They have prepared some defenses here, just in case that scenario happens, which I just mentioned. Very interesting tower.
Come on, can you hear me? I can hear you, Vesca. Can you hear me? Itumo, can you hear me? Oh, no. Vesna, do you copy? Yes.
Americans have an LAV with Pi and Xanamu all the way up here. It's a good position for Overwatch, although far from the action, so...
Okay, yes. I don't know, maybe his radio is broken.
More Americans all the way up here. Vesna and Psionic.
Panda, do you copy?
It is now 14 versus 23.
Panda, do you copy? Sam, can you hear me?
Twisp has been killed by Pipe Lizard.
Sam, do you hear me?
It's Pipe Lizard here. And so there are 4 Americans left in this building, with a lot of Soviets across the road. There was a Soviet inside here. Perhaps that was Twisp, who attempted to storm the building. Yes, that was a good attempt.
Copy that, Panda. I can't hear you. Can you give me a sit rep if possible? On Ugoldar.
Somebody is fighting Pippin here.
Are you talking to us, Commander?
Not sure from where exactly. There is Gerbert Harrison shooting from the BTR. Has killed I3D.
Copy that, Panda. Be careful.
There's a battle happening here now.
Should we assist with machine guns from helicopter?
Oh, maybe the BTR is not here. That might have been a machine gun. Oh no, here's the BTR. Firing on an American position. Excellent job. Blizzard has now been killed by Shakespeare.
Do you see any enemies, or is it clear?
I believe he has taken revenge on his former life.
Okay, try to find where they are coming from, where their command track is, or radios and so on.
From here.
Guys, now if you still can hear me, please keep going south side and try to find any enemy MHQ or rally point on that location.
Roger, the infantry squad.
The unknown player here is BM55.
Affirmative, guys, no, thank you.
They seem to be coming from the east, I would say.
Twisp is back and ready for more action at this building. With only Happy Panda and Pippin left. Perhaps they have a radio inside though. And Lucas is coming into the building from the other side. Or thinking about it. If anyone played Operation Clean Sweep with Breadman
Test.
a few days earlier, this is feeling a lot like that. Speaking of, here you are, Breadman. Show him what you got. He's brought a very big gun into this building. Hopefully not using it in here.
Pitch for anyone.
Pippin has been killed by Lucas, probably upstairs. Close quarters combat.
Vesna, can you relay a message? We are the
Oh no, I'm
PTR
sorry.
from the assault
Pippin has
squad.
killed both
We are not
Lucas
sure
and
what to do.
Horde Rider.
We are north of the, we are south of
Way
the meeting
down
point
here.
between your scouted points. We
Just
need
outside the
spirit
building.
orders.
Radio check, radio check.
Check, check.
Sam, can you hear me?
We'll check.
Enemy squad, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us? Some of you.
I can hear you, Commander.
Happy
We're at the
Panda.
LAV base.
At base, which base?
MOB.
Going upstairs. Not gonna go down without a fight. Despite the heavy Soviet presence here.
Sam, copy that,
Same
yes,
with
no,
Pippin.
thank you. Can you...
Who's now going around the building where we have, I believe, BM55. It has the
Can
drop
you
on
hear me?
him, potentially.
Someone just wake up. LAV, can you support the base C?
Ready to shoot him.
They are? Okay.
There it is. Pippin has killed B. Oh, that just happened. Let's see. I believe no one is yet on Happy Panda's floor.
Sam, do you copy?
Oh, someone's shooting up here though. They may be aware of the floor he's on. Pippin is going around this side now, where we have Breadman. So close. Did he manage to injure Pippin? Let's see. Perhaps a little bit.
Yes, we can hear you.
And Lucas is now here.
We are talking on the small radio, short range.
Probably.
Whom he did not see.
On the long range on the backpack. It's still not working.
Does that leave Happy Panda?
Understood.
Oh, more action happening here. It's Michael Gira fighting with BM55 and Side. BM55 has killed Side. But Michael Gira is actually behind a concrete wall. Let's get back into this building. See what Panda's up to.
Vesna? Vesna? Please come in.
Shakespeare is just underneath.
I can hear right from this building that we have.
Can you establish
hear
oversight
Shakespeare talking.
on the base? On the enemy base?
Oh no. I don't think he's ready for this. I stand corrected. Got the drop on Happy Panda. Excellent job.
Alright.
Not an easy man to kill, but there you have it. And it's getting dark. Okay, let's go back to Game Master View to see a lay of the land. Charlie is still under Soviet control. With Michael Gira just getting killed, that leaves
Recon, what's the status?
complete Soviet presence at Charlie. Let's let the team share that. Some Americans here on the
Good,
east
keep
side.
doing that. If you find any traces targets, get the marker on them. No, I cannot hear you, Chefko. Let's keep doing that.
Can you hear me?
We do hear you, Sam.
Guest pilot. Is anybody up for piloting?
Supplies to base delivered and I'm just building another
Helicopter
container, so if
on the
you
way.
can send AI logic.
Great. Check.
We're loud and clear.
There is BTR nearby. Over here.
Radio check, British.
Radio check.
Okay.
At least one person from BF4P can hear you.
So it sounds like
American
we have
LAV.
enemies mostly northeast of the base.
It's very dark now.
So
Okay,
establish
and good
defensive
morning.
positions facing that
Do we
way.
have eyes
Time
on
now
I-1?
is
Should be to our south.
okay. It's actually still the evening.
You can try to look for the command
it's 6
strike
o'clock.
radios, as well as block enemy approach on the main route.
Thank you, Clay. Let's see. So if the Soviets
They
choose
will
to
go
attack
fly
Delta,
the Cass helicopter then, unless anybody else wants to.
and Cass
Okay,
is now
you
available,
have to turn your radio off and on again every time you respawn.
and they are building more defenses. This is a Huey armed with machine guns on both sides, but for now they're not using it as such. On the
Check.
Soviet side, any armed helicopters? Looks like not yet. Well, they do have mortars set up.
I'm on a long range. Can you hear me, Sam? Can anyone else hear me on a long range?
If I'm not mistaken, you can't fire mortars from the main base, but could be wrong. Oh, interesting. It looks like at base Bravo,
Sam,
do you copy?
I hear you.
Vesna and Psionic
Should
who are
we
ready
use
to
a
take it
separate channel for air transport?
if they get the
Maybe,
opportunity.
Alright, so me and Breadman are going with the MOB. We are
Excuse
gonna
me?
take one supply truck and bring it here to build some fortifications. You can also use the 500 supply that's already in the base and build an MG nest or two to fortify it. And I'm gonna take a Cass helicopter, so
Sounds like Twisp's plan is to prepare to take an armed helicopter with CAS enablement, and also was recommending supplies be brought to Charlie, I think.
Once you are satisfied that the city you can go towards the enemy base, try to get eyes on.
Ooh, Queasy is very dangerous around palaces. Takes out one already. The dynamic duo is back. These Americans are surrounded.
Sam, do you copy?
Warcos is in the other building. Kevin may be down here, or is he hiding? He is down.
Yes, that should be safe.
I think. Who does that leave from America's side? Kevin, GarlanD, and Warcos. GarlanD is okay so far. Walter Black finishes the job with Kevin. Meanwhile, Warcos up here, high in the attic, is considering his next move. And they have entered the house. Now they're just shooting inside.
Ready, check.
Shooting at the first floor while GarlanD is in the second floor. Oh, for the RPG. See what GarlanD can do.
Goodbye.
Ready, check.
Some psyops. He knows what's coming for him. He's armed and ready. If anyone can throw a grenade through that window, that would finish the job. Shooting the door.
Sam, if you can hear me,
Close.
plus.
GG.
They know he's in the room. There it is. Good standoff. And good teamwork. Kudos to GarlanD for standing his ground as long as he could. And that leaves Warcos by himself, I believe, who is now high up on the roof, perhaps providing recon for his team. Let's go back to Game Master View to see who's where. BTR crew is now advancing to the north. Oh. Warcos is firing back and has killed Queasy from up there. Great shot. Perhaps we'll continue to follow this battle to see what Warcos can do.
Alright, guess we'll be online now in 2 minutes.
Owning this roof like he's Quasimodo. Helicopter on the way, that may be CAS. Oh.
Radio check.
He's
Does
no longer
anyone
there.
copy?
Shooting, but he's not there anymore. And droid seems to be clearing the building. Oh no, he's on the other side, going around the building.
Do you read me?
Let's follow that helicopter.
Do you see where my people are? There's like a 5-story building. On top of it, on the very roof, there is an enemy. Can you shoot at him?
Необходимо организовать снабжение базой
We're hunting the LAV right now. Okay, Roger.
This is Clay and NorClip. And their Huey. Please don't kill me. I wonder what the plan is. And it's getting dark again. Hopefully we can still see. So there's Warkos by himself. Soviets all around Charlie. Is this supplies? Perhaps not, just transport vehicles. And we have ourselves a sea battle. Herbert Harrison and Shevko win that round with their BTR, although Shevko has been killed. Would you say the LAV is overpowered?
We have BTR in contact with LAV and BTR lost.
I'm not quite sure.
Is there any available BDA on that LAV? Any visible damage?
Herbert Harrison, the last survivor, is a little hurt, but he's okay. Clear victory despite the death of Shevko, who needs to fix his internet. You can't blame the internet for dying, but excellent job. Warkos is still alive here by himself. Although he has been hit. Fully healthy.
Radio check.
Perhaps just hit in his armor and has been knocked out for the time being.
Can you hear me?
Okay, let's take a look at Simotheus on the way.
Sure.
Bringing a command truck. Very close to base Charlie.
Heavy Panda? Anyone?
Deep in the woods.
Anyone? Hi, I look up into here. Yeah, I'm still here.
So the Soviets will, sorry, the Americans will be spawning from here going forward, facing an extensive defense by the Soviets. Okay. That was, I believe, Vesna and Psionic. Their forward position here.
Can you pick us up?
At what base?
Helipad base.
Copy.
Looks like they won't get the opportunity to take base Bravo anytime soon. And Clay has disabled the in-game time progression, so it looks like we're gonna stay in this dusky time for the remainder of the game. Simotheus has deployed his command unit here, I believe, with more Americans up the hill.
Radio check.
This is a new LAV driven by
Can anyone hear me?
DJ Lex with Paint as Gunner. And here at base Delta is a good amount of Americans. And another multiple LAVs. And that's a helicopter flying by. Twisp. Flying a... looks like a Cobra. No, sorry. This is a Hind. It's a Soviet. With the rocket launchers enabled. Let's see what Twisp can do. So we have 1, 2, 3 LAVs now. And okay.
Here's my second LAV squad, guys.
Here comes the intercept. And that was a very unfortunate, very suboptimal timing by the Soviets, as they drove this Humvee full of supplies right into an ambush. Sounds like they perhaps wanted to take this to base Delta. I'm not quite sure, but what I do know is they did not expect to see those Americans there. Clay and NorClip and Hyde and looks like a few others flying somewhere. Queasy's calling out the ambush now. Warcos is still putting up a fight here. Is Twisp's Hind, I believe. Looking for enemies to kill. Oh, and Psionic and Vesna are entering base Charlie from the south side. They could do some damage from that end. And Twisp's Hind is getting shot by perhaps multiple LAVs now. But no hits yet. Very close though. A little short. A lot of firepower here from the Americans.
Cass helicopter, did you see that one by the road? We got some enemies here at base Charlie.
Ураганцем позывным. Нас
Breadman
атакуют в точке
is calling
наган.
out either Warcos or Psionic. And Warcos has killed Big Mac. Maybe that's what he's referring to.
So no one else here other than myself, the enemy, apparently.
It seems that way, Bread, except for Lord Ryder in this building, Lucas and BM55.
Oh, copy. Can you hear me?
Not far away, but it is a very vulnerable position. Breadman got shot. His armor saved his life
taking
there.
fire at the command tent.
He gets shot in the gun. Oh, probably his armor plate or helmet. And he is pinned down here. Let's see how long he can stay alive inside.
Yeah, if Cass wants to see where the hell the enemies are, that would be helpful. If he can.
Breadman is calling for cast support.
It sounds like sniper fire almost.
And Vesna is outside. Closes the door. Cast incoming, but not sure what they can do. Barkos kills Lord Ryder. I hear rockets being fired. That is Twisp firing at base Delta and has taken out a command truck. I believe this is not the only command truck for the Americans, as they should still have one deployed in the woods over here with Simotheus. Yes, they do. So that was the backup command truck. And Psionic has killed BM-55, and at this point we have 3 Americans to Breadman, the single Soviet. We don't have any bread lines here today, unless you count the Americans lining up for this bread. He is a medic with no one to heal. Okay, we have some heavy... Okay, somebody... Grossman has just shot down Twisp. Where is Grossman firing from? Over here. A fully... not fully, but well occupied LAV. EMAC going to check out the damage. Psionic has killed Breadman. From here. Breadman put up a good fight, trying to take a lone stand at base Charlie, but he was completely surrounded. And now BM-55 is looking to take up that mantle of lone American. Sorry, lone Soviet. The past couple times I believe HSC has been American, so I get mixed up a little bit. That's not coming into the square. The base is still Soviet. But not alone. They seem not to... Oh! The M55 has killed Vesna. It seems like the Americans were not aware that Bread has been killed. So even in death, Breadman has taken his revenge with the help of the M55. Twisp is referring to the LAV that shot him down, I believe.
We took one LAV out, we're back from MOB now.
Nice. We are losing point. Should the recon go in and they take it?
We already lost it.
Yeah, we
yes,
are
that's right.
From main,
it is now
so
American.
We cannot cut anything.
Yeah, at this point, I would say all squads go to Nagan and we have to capture it back.
Okay.
Nagan is base Charlie
place a radio nearby,
for the
use
Soviets.
the command truck as well to respawn.
And they are back in the buildings.
The command truck countdown is longer than our...
Okay, fair enough.
I respawned at main and took that UAZ, the UAZ I left
Warkos, who went from being the lone American here, has helped us set up a situation where Americans now have a vast majority presence at base Charlie.
LAV position, please.
Very brave, an excellent job. Perhaps they will change the billboard here when they get the opportunity. Paying his respects to those he killed. Oh, he has found an ambulance. May come in handy for him.
Okay, close the subordinates online in 1 minute.
Be careful. LAV rolling on the main point.
BM55 has called out the LAV. That was Osama bin Latex from over here.
In front of me here.
Great shot.
LAV has been shot. LAV has been shot.
Yes, it has. You have killed the gunner, I believe.
Enemy at the maintenance and more at the hospital.
How's everyone else doing?
LAV not destroyed, just damaged. Heavily damaged.
I believe Kevin was in there as well. Was
Yep.
come out. Is he hurt? He is a little bit hurt.
I am gonna mark it on that. Roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, the marker from Lucas is
So here we have the other LAVs. The Xanamu and Pi. The infantry.
Bear, do you see anybody there?
Are you talking to me? If you are Queasy, I am sorry, but I cannot opine on.
Lucas, is the LAV marker still up to date?
Okay.
Looks like it's burning.
Oops, I should have used the faction chat for that. Apologies for any confusion. Thank you, Queasy. Don't worry, I've got you recorded here today. We
Looks
have
like not, I don't see it on the map.
a not very good at telling by shape, but that is Twisp in what appears to be another Hind with rockets. Okay. A lot of Americans here still, but they are now surrounded. The MP5 has killed Simopius.
We are not shooting at friendlies. I shot enemies on your feet. There's enemies under you, same building.
Where is your helmet, the M55? Do you not know about safety? To be fair, he did just kill Simopius. And Kevin.
Has been destroyed.
Perhaps you don't need that helmet after all. The bot is coming outside. That is a dangerous place to be with the M55 out there.
It's over there to just straight the plaza at Charlie. There's an awful lot of
I'm
enemies
just
that don't
standing
wanna
now. I do not recommend this.
North of Iowa, second one on range.
Throwing a smoke. 2 smokes. He wants that Igla. Or whatever this is.
Cast, do you read?
BM55 has been killed by Psionic, but he had a good run. Okay. Very bold move here to take this. Despite the danger. Warcos is still alive here. He loves roofs. It's his natural habitat. Is that right? Helicopter incoming. I think that's Twisp. Let's see if the bot 1908 or Warcos can do anything about it. Oh, Lucas has. That is a far shot. Excellent job, Lucas. Now bot 1908 is ready. Oh, so close. But he wants to save it for another day where he might have a cleaner shot. This is LAV with paint and DJ Lex shooting over base Charlie. And Psionic has killed Breadman, who was probably in this area. .1908 back into the center of the square where Breadman used to be.
Kevin is on its way to base Massachusetts. What the hell?
Heli southwest.
This must be a Huey. What is that? Oh, we got ourselves a heli battle. That is NorClip and Clay shooting at Twisp, and they have taken him out. Great job, Americans. Oh, this looks like it was an MI8 actually. At least it was. And Shevko and Gerber Harrison, along with some Soviet infantry, are taking the high ground over the LAV's position.
There's 2 LAVs.
Yes, they have identified both LAVs.
Yeah, there are enemies remaining if they got into hold the fort while the others regroup.
We have 2 LAVs. 2 LAVs.
They're flanking around. That is the first one, I believe, with Xanamu and Pi inside. They're not firing yet, but
We are about to take the...
do it.
Then we try to get the second one.
Take the shot. Oh no. Perhaps the LAV is stronger. They able to hurt them at all? Oh yes, Pi is definitely hurt. Xanamu is okay.
But I hit him. I hit him
That for round 2. And they have finished the job. Not the strongest gun compared to the LAV, but very well effectively used.
BTR, are you online? Yes.
Here is the other LAV.
BTR, are you online? I hear you.
Already retreating.
Did you get the LAV?
Yes, where's the second one?
I don't know. Let me...
Oh, there are some fights over here between. Oh no, they're all Soviets. But perhaps they just killed someone. Okay. Back to this action.
My mark should be pretty accurate. It's somewhere that's...
Not being very stealthy.
It's standing looking at you. There is no driver.
Copy.
Making a lot of noise.
Don't push a levy, don't push a levy. Wait for my command. We'll distract.
Queasy is calling for... Oh, they want to set up a multi-pronged attack, I believe.
Lavka has there right now. They're moving.
But Pippin has other plans. He has a rocket launcher, perhaps a law. He sees the BTR. Setting up the shot. Fires. Hits them. BTR fires back. Takes them out. Let's see if they're hurt. They are not hurt. Neither is the BTR. I don't know what happened to that shot.
Yeah, we got shot by RPG and we took out like 1 or 2. Position again.
I guess it was an unlucky hit. They certainly felt it, but they seem to be mostly unscathed.
So what's with the LAV?
Here's the other LAV.
Around the same position, but moving.
Okay, BTR is coming in. Queasy is right behind this LAV. While the BTR crew is coming in from the west, hiding in plain sight.
I hear a helicopter to the west of the mine. That may be the Cobra.
Helicopters coming in.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
That is probably Twisp again.
So you're running cast, Twisp?
There's Americans headed to the BTR's position. Do they have any more heavy weaponry? A heavy machine gun, or a light machine gun. And another law. Let's see what happens. And that shot is successful. I believe they are down. Wait. Chekhov is dead. Herbert Harrison still being okay. There it is.
The booty police.
They died as they lived, side by side.
Stop helicopter, friendly.
Sorry.
Friendly fire incident. Or nearly avoided, perhaps. Here is the LAV. And it is abandoned now. That is droid. Oh, wow. Looks like they will manage to... Oh, not quite yet. As... Oh, they're right next to each other. Droid has killed the bot 1908. But he's not safe yet.
We got enemy LAV, we can capture it, but it's stuck.
Oh, it is stuck. In one of those ace trenches, I think. They may not be able to get that out, but who knows. Let's see if they're able to do anything with it. He's shooting a Happy Panda. If they're able to just get inside, they can use the gun at least to take out the American. But there is Pipe Lizard killing Crazy. And droid is down. Kolbasinka is still here. Perhaps he can do something about these Americans. There is still the other LAV. Oh no, this is the BTR that has been taken by Americans now. Well, I haven't seen that before. Americans win this round. And now they have both a BTR and a LAV that they can use.
Bravo's being capped, boys.
Meanwhile,
Shakespeare, I cannot see the target on map.
what is being capped is base Bravo, which is over here with Vesna and Psionic finally getting that opportunity.
Target areas marked by white arrow and Twisp.
Oh, Queasy is taking revenge. I guess he's come back to the site of the LAVs. Somewhere around here. They must have a radio. Droid is here as well, taking out Pippin, which leaves only Pipe Lizard. It's a very interesting turn of events here with these armored vehicles sitting around without the opportunity to be used. Oh, interesting idea. I think he is throwing smoke grenades to get the opportunity to go inside the LAV without getting shot. Perhaps also healing up. That was close, whatever that was. Those are grenade launch. Heavy explosive, probably. Twisp is now providing CAS support.
Right, so we still on track to fortify up at Charlie, just to hold the place.
I think we can hold it from the beginning.
They have not yet taken base
It's just that we cannot get supplies.
Bravo.
That's a whole deal.
Oh, because now base Charlie has been captured by the Soviets, so...
I got that
Just-
supply truck in. I got all of the supplies that the command tent will hold.
It may be just in time that the Soviets took Ugoldar before the Americans were able to take base Bravo.
Contact spotted east side of Nagan marking.
East side of Nagan. That's probably the Americans here at the command truck.
Did you mark that as installation?
Let's see what's happening here. Oh, there are now sandbags. Pipe Lizard is just waiting for Queasy and Droid to come in to this area.
One enemy down, one probably ran into a building. Under the white building next to a power line.
Shakespeare is calling out.
Is it this
Probably.
this two-story building with the red window? Yeah, with the red slim long windows.
Friendly fire? Not sure who he's shooting at. White building, that's Lucas. Oh no. Oh no, there's Michael Gira coming out of nowhere. But not able to avoid Lucas. I wasn't even able to see him. But great job by the Soviets there.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит Ураган. Необходимо организовать снабжение базой «Вымпел».
Do you think his radio?
No, I just instantly...
Despite the history before, Breadman is not afraid of
Yeah, I'm
coming
still
back
seeing
to the
enemy
command
in the
tent.
area on the building table.
What Breadman is seeing in terms of enemy in the area that prevents him from building is probably... Groot Onion is Soviet as well. Could it be this crew here? Are they close enough?
Good check.
They may be close enough to prevent building. Let's see what other damage they can do.
There's still some...
The unknown player is Kevin.
There's still a few enemies around at Charlie though.
What about the LAV guys? Queasy. Did we kill it?
Kill what?
The LAV.
It's stuck, it has no crew, and we didn't see anybody around.
Okay, that's good. Maybe the engine is fucked in.
Oh.
Okay, maybe.
Not friendly. D-Mac and Kevin are both down.
I need help, I need help, I need help, I need help.
VTR is on the way. Is there anyone to help Garland? I3D. Now that's Twisp. I3D shot from... I don't know where he shot from I3D. That must have been quite a distance. So D-Mac and Kevin are still alive.
As a recon, we will take to those
Please.
in Rapcore point.
Breathing in the smoke. While BM-55 is flanking around. Should be able to finish them up here. Spots an American body. Takes out DMAC. Kevin is okay. Kevin is dead too now. Excellent job. Way to clean that up. What does that mean? That should mean that Soviets can now build... Oh no, this is a BRDM. Yes, Soviets can officially build defenses at Base Charlie. Taking advantage of this critical opportunity to hold... Oh! You have the right idea there, Shevko. Surround sound. Machine gun nests. Okay, Twisp getting fired at. Xanamo here with... a machine gun. And there is an American helicopter on the way. Getting shot at by the, perhaps BRDM. Turning around. Oh, landing actually. Dropping off Paint Pie and DJ Lex. While Twisp is coming in. There's I3D, hiding earlier. Twisp getting shot. And Psionic and Vesna have entered the Charlie area. Let's go back to ArmA Vision mode. Psionic shooting at Breadman once again. Vesna is looking at the other side. He has a radio on him in case his squad needs to respawn. Flares deployed here. Okay, let's look at Game Master mode one more time just to see who's where. Okay, we have a few Americans on the coastal side now, with Pipe Lizard still hanging out over here. Perhaps waiting for the Soviets to try to take those. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's go back to Psionic's view. The RDM is watching over the building, trying to see if they can spot anyone. Twisp shooting rockets. And that is the Xanadu. Herbert Harrison, shooting from the BRDM, has managed to take out Psionic.
Twisp, target is marked again on the map. It's a yellow building facing north to south.
lot of action here.
There's also enemies on the northeast side, so that might not be needed.
Northeast side. Breadman is probably calling out Happy Panda and the bot 1908 along with I3D. What's happening here? Twisp is getting shot. And looks like there's a battle now for base Delta. Killed, perhaps for the first time today, as he is platoon leader. And that leaves Queasy, Kolbasinka, and Droid having an opportunity to take base Delta here. Yes, indeed. Are there any Americans nearby? Let's see. The closest American would be... What is this? Some AI. I think that's a transport crew. We have some obvious firing from this. Ooh, what is this? Anti-air. And Simotheus is taken out. Some have been Latex and Twisp in that helicopter. With some help, I believe, from either Pippin or old boy Rob. Very cool flak cannon or something like that. But right now, the Americans are in a desperate need to take back this base.
We get enemies on the southwest and the north side now. We really need help locking down this cap zone.
Chef Koch is calling for help at base Charlie, which they really need to be able to hold at this time so that this crew can take base Delta. Have still some Americans coming on the way, with Kevin and D-Mac running back to Delta with a few more oh, there's quite a few Americans around Charlie now.
Говорит Ураган. Необходимо организовать снабжение базой «Вымпел».
Breadman is saying their activities are less important than defending point C, which in most cases is true. However, if this team can take this base, then defending point C will still be necessary, but how do you say it? Taking Delta can win the game. If they're able to take it in time. I'm hesitant to come out of Game Master Review right now. Shakespeare has killed Happy Panda. And others perhaps. Great job.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит Ураган. Необходимо организовать снабжение базой «Рабкор».
And there it is. Critical development.
Hell yeah, we're gonna win this, guys.
It does seem to be that way.
Charlie, move the Delta and help defending it. If anyone needs a lift, we have a helicopter. And all forces defend the Delta. We're gonna provide close air support to mark our targets.
Simotheus taking a breath. You got this. Okay, so we have a few Americans coming back to Delta to try to take it back, with a few more Americans still at Charlie. And the Soviets are now mostly abandoning Point Charlie, since the new objective is Delta. And that includes Chef Koch and Gerbert Harrison here with their BRDM. Ooh. In quite a hurry. And this battle is underway. Someone is shooting grenade launcher. That must be Old Boy Rob, or perhaps Timotheus. Helicopter on the way. That is Twisp in an Mi-8. Okay. Oh, and Pippin is here in a... What is he doing? He does have an anti-air launcher. And Droid has killed Old Boy Rob. Great job. No Americans left over there. Except for Pippin. Side has killed a couple Soviets. Oh, and they're dead. Great job, Side. I'm not sure if you're inside of the helicopter or somewhere else. Over here. Wow. From a distance with this anti-air gun. Kevin is here now too. And DMAC has been killed by Gerbert Harrison from the BRDM. Kevin has been killed by, I think that was Kolbasinka or Queasy. But technically he's still alive. And I believe that's quite a few Soviets now here at this base, with only the unconscious Kevin and Pippin.
Good to dismantle the MCU and move it up, or?
Can you move into the point? Gotcha.
Considering his options.
Can hear you, Garland?
Yeah, I'll just take the, they'll take the MCU, we'll just move it straight down. empty.
Not sure who exactly is shooting at whom. Oh, maybe Kevin woke up. I've been going around. Oh. Has killed Robert Harrison and Shevko in the BRDM. I didn't realize he was even shooting at them. I thought he was shooting at droid inside. Quite the exchange. The Soviets are bloodied, but we still have Kuizi, Kolbasinka, and Droid. I believe the original crew here. With no Americans in the area. Except for Michael Gira inside and their anti-air truck.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит Ураган. Необходимо организовать снабжение базой «Вымпел».
I don't hear the radio, so let's come back. Here. Maybe they're not using the radio. Or am I just out of range? Let's move myself to this house. Hopefully nobody comes in.
Radio check.
Good.
Okay, perfect.
There it is.
Check.
Everyone at MOB mount up in the hill. I'll take you to Delta.
Looks like there's some Soviets
Bring the order. We took ammo again.
getting ready to go to base Delta.
Right, everyone
It is
focus on
MIA.
holding base Delta. If you can do this for the next 10 minutes, we win.
While Shevko and Robert Harrison coming back.
Sooner, maybe 5. They should run out of
BRDM.
tickets soon because of the bleed.
Yeah, if the stories of your defense in Delta are at all true, then you'll probably be killing a lot of them too.
It should have like 100 tickets or something.
Breadman in MCU. And Vesna, GarlanD, and Psionic. Thinking about taking back Delta.
That's still half of ours.
That is an American Huey with NorClip and
Enemy Cobra.
all
Enemy
Cobra.
Up above. 1.D. Going southwest.
Let's see if that Cobra will meet the Mi-8. They're on the way to Breadman.
Jesus Christ, Cobra just flew right over the MHQ.
You're okay, Breadman. At least for now.
I'm getting myself lost.
Good thinking. There's Twisp in the north.
I'm definitely gonna get nailed if it sticks around.
Okay, they're far from each other for now. So while they're doing that, let's check the action here at Delta. Vesna pushing up front. It's tempting to Okay, the helicopters must hear each other now. And Clay and NorClip have taken them out. They must have just landed. Ooh. A suboptimal landing for the Soviets. And the Cobra evades an Igla shot from... not sure who.
Ураган всем позывным. Нас атакуют в точке Рабкор.
PG has been killed by Psionic, leaving Kolbasinka and Droid to defend Delta. Maybe too little too late for the Americans, but let's see what they can do. Droid looking at Psionic and takes a shot. Clean shot. I'm sure Vesna saw that.
Ураган всем позывным. Нас атакуют в точке Рабкор.
Wow, great shot. I couldn't even see him from there. So now, with the conscious people, that's Vesna and Kolbasinka left. And looks like some more Americans on the way.
Yeah,
Those
not going
Kolbasinka
close.
see.
If you can spawn on the MCU, do that. If not, we just get there as soon as possible and destroy them at Delta. We only have 6 minutes remaining, so we only need to hold for a little bit, and we will win on tickets anyway.
Tense standoff. They will perhaps take Droid as prisoner. And BRDM is here. Take some revenge.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит Ураган. Необходимо организовать снабжение базой.
Perhaps not. Today is not their day. At least at base Delta. But Kolbasinka is coming in hot, taking advantage of the opportunity. There's a truck coming in. Breadman is coming in hot too. Kevin and D-Mac. Whoever's in that truck. Kolbasinka is now inside of the sandbag wall, while Psionic is healing. Kolbasinka takes out Kevin. Throwing smoke. Killed Vesna. Perhaps that was not just smoke. Breadman. Not too far away. D-Mac is laying low.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит
While
ураган.
Psionic goes around.
Необходимо организовать снабжение базой «Вымпел».
Can you see him from there? Should be able to behind the bush if you know where he is. And there it is. Good positioning, Psionic.
Ураган всем позывным. Нас атакуют в точке Наган.
And wow, Nagant is now under attack. Which Americans are there? Nagant is Ugoldar, and there are a lot of Americans here. I did not realize that they were taking this opportunity to try to take back Charlie. And Pippin, like trying to figure out what's going on here. Wheezy has been hit in this helicopter landing just next to where Twisp landed earlier, and they are all dead. Thanks to Pippin, I believe, with his anti-air launcher. Is it here? Yes. Great job. Helicopter is still somehow on. Will be exploding soon. Breadman is still looking over into the woods here. Base Delta is back in American hands, and Base Charlie will be soon as well. Let's see. PM-55 shooting at DJ Lex. Something Latex.
Watch out. Mines at the edge of the in the entries. Is that an LAV to the west?
That is Shakespeare. They're entering the building.
Enemies out in the opposite building on the other side of the street.
Where Pipe Lizard is up top. Listening for the Soviets. And there is a vote now to potentially extend the match. I do have to say, now that the Americans are taking back Charlie potentially, this could be pretty interesting.
Ураган всем позывным. Нас атакуют в точке Наган.
Look at Shakespeare has killed Pi. Pipe Lizard. By 3D. Oh, there it is. Almost there, but not quite. And Soviets have the victory. Let's stick around for a couple minutes to see if anyone wants to share anything during the debrief. Certainly a competitive match today. Let's join the US side for debrief. Where is everybody? Let's see what everyone has to say.
Even though we won, I don't like this player difference. Like, that's not the way to balance. Maybe we can mix teams, but playing with 10 players less is just so stressful.
We won though.
Yeah, but
Asymmetric fighting is fun. Especially when...
It was stressing me out.
It may be,
I don't know.
it may be fun, but I was on the verge of just breaking down in tears and facing on my keyboard for like half of that match.
Yeah, Breadman, you were all alone in that tent, completely surrounded by Americans.
Dude, I was just hearing on the radio all the time, like, oh, please, guys, please help me.
And then nobody fucking helped me.
At the start of the game, when you guys had the BTR near C, I think it was C, yeah, C, and then you, like, I put my head up and the BTR started shooting at me, and then, like, 2 minutes later, like, all of you descended on the building. It was scary as fuck. I was just sat in a like room on my own, and I just kept hearing you come up the stairs and throw grenades. I was like, shit, I'm done for.
Did the US feel that we had a dedicated Icon squad with some maneuvers? Or was it not noticeable?
Quick question, because I'm new. Are we now having a briefing with only the squad leaders?
Everybody.
No, we just
everybody, but okay, but everybody. That's a little bit.
It's good for us to know what happened.
What's on your mind, Lex?
Yeah, I was thinking from top down that the people in this leading role who are talking and we can hear, and then maybe everybody can talk, but I don't want to talk with everybody. It's too tiring for me, and I think it's not efficient. That's my 2 cents.
Alright,
so,
yeah. I can see what you mean.
Thank you. Maybe you can explain it in more English. Yeah.
Like, would you say that if there were split radio frequencies with different tasking, that would make it easier, or?
No. Everybody stand here, but only team leaders. And
you mean
maybe there's a command?
Okay,
a command? Yeah, and the rest not interfering. Then so make it efficient.
Yeah, I get. Does everybody like? I get what you mean. You want to do a proper briefing, right? So we can, if you want, we can do a proper briefing.
Yeah.
So, I understand what you mean, but I barely even knew who my squad leader was in this mission.
Yeah.
You were the squad leader.
Now,
I wasn't the squad leader. I just got made the squad leader when Twisp left the squad.
Oh.
Well, I can't effectively lead the team and the squad at the same time.
Honestly, we might have won because of the advantage that we had less players. Because we had less players to shoot at, so we technically had more tickets per person.
I was also thinking that's why we win when we are outnumbered.
Yeah, and if you think about it, if we get into a firefight, if we are outnumbered 2-1, if we win, that's a huge win for us. And if we lose, it's just a smaller loss, whatever.
Yeah, but you know, that's not what cost the game. The cost of the game is like the difference between going up against guys like HSC that have a lot of experience versus guys like on our team. Is the moment comms break down, whether it's through personal issues or like bug issues from the 1.8, it just takes a lot more from our side to be able to stay effective. Like, not everybody was using chat, not everybody was reading chat. Like, I was out of communication with a lot of people, even though I kept using chat. Like, after halfway the match, that improved, but yeah, that for us is just a huge cripple. It's like walking with one leg versus a runner that has 2 perfect legs.
Yeah, same for us. The communication was so bad this match because the radio was not working.
Yeah, this is where I think you guys have the pure honest advantage of, you know, having more experience, and also a smaller team in that regard may help you. You know, it's less of a structure you have to keep together.
I mean,
yeah,
did you
guys
guys
really
have
rely on
comms?
certain instructions, and if the instructions are don't get the relay they need, then yeah, we're in big shit.
The radio failures weren't helped by the fact that half the time I don't think anybody was actually reading the chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're not used to it, we're used to the radios, so it makes sense. I mean, I'm
Chat
sure
is
there will be a
disabled by
hotfix in
default.
like a week or something.
I was Blue Force pilot, and it was I could have done much more, but it was hard for me to get like enough info on the locations and stuff when radios weren't working.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so but I didn't die once through the whole match. I don't know who shot me down in the Huey, but I survived that shit, bro, and I didn't die.
It was Usama bin Latex, he was my gunner.
Yeah, and I got evac by Clay. So it's sorry?
I was wondering if Osama is here with us or he left.
Oh, I don't see.
I don't see no Osama.
So let's take a group picture.
Should we switch to the sides that we were on to
I
the
just
picture?
have one question. 1 second. Fatbeard.
Yes.
Do you see anything noticeable? You were recording again, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Nice.
Is there anything that stood out to you about the fighting in the city?
I thought it was really interesting how one side had one building, other side had the other building in the beginning, and it could really go either way. So there was like a lot of back and forth, a lot of potential for either team to win. Ultimately, it's hard to say exactly what gave the Soviets the edge, but I think probably just coordination. And eventually you were able to take control of Charlie.
Yep, 100%.
I will say maybe there was more coordination on the ground where I wasn't, but I felt like there was very little coordination on the Russian side, at least on the radio. I think there was some, but I think like the urban comment was just like personal difference, I guess.
Sometimes we stick together, sometimes we didn't. It's like everyone knew what to do. Everyone knew what to do in like basics, to defend the point or attack, and yeah, some did flanking attacks.
Yeah, one point I would want to raise as well, in urban combat, like wouldn't it be really good if we had mortars up? I think like neither side had mortars. I don't know if there was some gentleman's agreement this month.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually run mortars, but I can be bothered this match.
Yeah. Because crashing down those buildings would be really good.
To be honest,
That would
how
be
to
interesting.
run mortars without comms. I was
Yeah, good
literally
point.
not talking to... I was talking to maybe 3 people of my squad over the course of the whole round. And that was it.
Yeah, that makes it difficult.
I got a
So
question
we
from
came to the front line and we were completely out of contact. That was very annoying.
Yeah, it was annoying for everyone, I think. Is Lucas still here?
Yeah, but who was the squad that we first dropped off at C?
I was Breadman and I was doing that, yeah.
That was our squad, so DJ
yeah, Happy Panda is our squad
Happy
leader.
Panda, yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay.
Can you say something, Happy?
How did you guys not be able to catch the base first? Because didn't the Russians land way up like northwest of Ugoldar?
Yeah, here he is.
Yeah, I was just heading for NorClip.
Yeah, but what happened?
What happened where? At the very beginning?
As I dropped you guys off at close to Ugoldar.
Yeah, so we approached the base, we waited until it would be capable, we were in a building, then Soviets entered a building in front of us. Yeah, we started to trade shots. At some point we were half wiped, I think, as far as I remember. The problem was that we didn't have the radio man with us. Our radio man went into LAV, so we were not able to deploy the radio back there. Yeah, and we sat in the LAV trying to get some radio going, but yeah, we were very hesitant to go further, and then we were killed off by the BTR of our enemies. Yeah, and overall, I was not able to instruct anyone because I was thinking that they hear me, but then actually they said me speak through the radio, and I was speaking the whole time through the radio, actually.
Shit, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
would say
we
also in
had
the
the
LAV.
bug, the radio bug. It was all turned off and that.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, none of the fixes were working. I turned it off a million times and on again a million times, and
yeah,
just shit.
So yeah, that's nobody's fault.
Okay, I have to get going in just a little bit, so let me end the stream here. Oh, yes?
When are you posting the recap?
I'll post it right now. I'll end the stream and I'll put the link up.
I think that's
nice. I love watching the recaps, bro. It's so fun.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Did you capture any moments while, because I was the pilot for Blue 4?
Yeah, I think you guys took out Twisp a couple times, right? In his helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those. It's hard to follow the helicopters sometimes because the way the camera moves when you're high up, but I did what I could.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, great job.
I'm excited to see it.
Alright, yeah.
Are you posting it in highlights section?
What section?
The highlights, or is it complete match? Is it okay?
It'll be complete match. Yeah, I'll send the link on HSC Discord, and then somebody will probably share, or maybe I can share as well on the BOW Discord as well. All right, look out for it in a minute.
Yeah, I will. Thank you, man.
Yep.